Did you know that what you're doing is illegal?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
The cops pay a visit to the workplace of an individual after they received a report from his neighbor that he exposed himself to her child and also took photos of both of them and an underage girl near the pool of their apartment complex.
Hey, Steven, I'm Detective Adi, West Bend Police Department.
Oh?
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Can we have a chat in here for a minute?
Okay.
Any idea why we'd want to come and talk to you?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'll get right to it. So we've got a couple of complaints from your apartment complex, neighboring apartment complexes, about you taking photos of young individuals as they're walking through the parking lot. Does that sound familiar?
I have a camera, but I don't do anything like that.
Okay.
I don't know if it was...
A couple of the complaints that we've received has seen you taking photos of said children. Is that something you're doing?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe that I might have had the camera around, but I did not.
Well, specifically, like, up to your eye and taking a picture as people are walking past.
No.
Okay. Why would a 16-year-old tell me that they saw you with the camera as they were walking past?
That I don't know.
And not only that, it's been numerous people. Okay. We've also had a couple of complaints of you masturbating in front of your sliding door. And I get it, right? Privacy, your own home, but also viewable to the public, right? Meaning that parking lot, right? That parking lot is a public area.
It was definitely not intentional.
Okay. Do you recall a time where you were standing in front of the open portion of your sliding door masturbating?
No.
What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Canon E.
You take pictures with your phone?
I do here and there, but I don't do as much.
No. What do you primarily use your computer for?
Mostly just bill paying and shopping and things like that.
Having a hard time believing you. Okay. I think that if we went to your house right now and looked in your computers or some flash drives, SD cards, we'd probably find some pictures of kids walking in that parking lot.
I don't know.
How many pictures of children do you have on your computer and or SD cards, flash drives, any removable storage devices?
I don't have any.
Again, I'm just looking for a little bit of honesty.
Well, I may have taken some in the past, but I try not to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay.
It's been so long, I don't even know.
I think it's happened pretty recently because I got the complaint on it. Some girls walking back from the pool. Yeah. A couple weeks ago that was.
Vaguely remember that date, but
Okay. 3 girls walking in the parking lot. Their swimsuits on.
I remember seeing it, but
Okay. Did you take a couple pictures of them?
no.
No? Okay. Because one of them saw you take a picture of them. Would there be any reason that we would be receiving, they're called tips, from ICAC?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah. So if we went into your residence and looked at all the removable storage drives, anything that's capable of storing data, would we find anything inappropriate?
Not regarding what you're looking into, just myself.
Yourself? Okay.
After continuing to deny any wrongdoing, the investigators decide to go and search his computers at home. The computer search reveals more than 10,000 images he'd taken of the victims going about their everyday lives, including dozens inside of their bedrooms.
So here's the deal, Steven. So there's a lot of stuff to go through here. Okay. We'd be here until the end of July going through all this stuff, right?
Then, as if the thousands of photos of his neighbors weren't enough,
This appears to be a picture of somebody in the bathroom at work.
You have a camera in the bathroom at work? Is that still there?
No.
Where is it? All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay.
Where is? Okay.
I'm going to collect all of your electronics. You can just stand up. I'll take your phone.
Ready?
Okay. Oh, I'll go with you, Brianna.
Thank you.
I gotta grab some stuff out of the car.
officers would later find a safe in his bedroom closet filled with backup DVDs and hard drives, plus strands of hair he'd collected from victims and their used feminine hygiene products.
All right, you can sit down for me.
So obviously we have a lot of stuff to go through. Okay. Obviously you're in an interview room. It's secure. You can't leave. I have to read you your rights. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand this right? So realizing you have each of these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement? We have a conversation? Okay. While we were going through everything, obviously I think we kind of stopped when we found the images of the camera in the bathroom. And I had asked you, was that at the hospital? And you said yes. Where specifically was that? Was that at the hospital on Pleasant Valley, or it was? Okay. And who is that of? Who is the female?
To be honest, I don't know which.
Okay. Where are the rest of the images that are saved from that? What folder are those in?
They're on the main computer.
Your server, or no, on the desktop?
Yes.
How many images are there about? So there was like 3 or 4 on your desktop, and those all appeared to be the same female. Who is it?
I don't know her name.
Okay.
Because it wasn't about specific.
Sure. Okay. And then there's some videos on your server that appear to be the same female.
Sure which ones you're talking about.
Okay.
But
Is that camera still up?
no.
Is there any cameras up there?
No.
Okay. Do you have any other cameras? Have you utilized a camera in any other bathroom
No.
or any other location in the hospital or
No.
clinic? Okay. When did you put that camera up?
It's been in the last couple months.
Okay. You don't have,
No.
and how long was it up for?
At different days, you know.
So you leave it up for like a day, and then take it down, and then put it back up, and then take it down. Well, any of the kids that you were taking pictures of, you thought were, I think, Officer Olson said it. You thought they were attractive, and you're like, no, that's different. That's good looking and attractive are different things. So, just going through some of the stuff I came across, there is quite a bit of pictures, documents. I understand you fixed her computer. When was that?
2 years ago, something like that.
So roughly in 2021.
Something like that.
And this is me assuming, so correct me if I'm wrong. When you had her computer, you basically copied the entire thing and transferred it over to your server? Just all the pictures and documents?
Yeah, just what I could find. That was it.
Okay. On what kind of documents are they?
To be honest, I don't remember, but I think you said there was a resume there, and that would have been the type of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And it would have been anything majorly, you know, considering that it was on a work computer, nothing
Right, she's not
too
keeping.
personal. Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
I guess what's the point of taking or copying documents like that?
I know it's weird, but the only thing that I ever want for stuff like that, I want to know about people, just know about them.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything with that information. I just want to
Sure.
understand.
I know there's quite a few photos and videos of other employees. How many would you say? How many different female employees would you say?
30, 40, something like that. I don't know. It's just as I see them. But
Okay.
and
You mean see them specifically?
yeah.
So the point to put it up isn't just every single person coming in, it's typically a specific person.
I'm sorry, I probably didn't tell you this. So, like on some of those videos, he'll be dealing with one of the nurses or one of the employees, and he'll record them on their phone, on his phone. So, so what we're trying to do is try and figure out where some of these pictures and videos are. Is it safe to say that they would be from one of those 5 locations: the hospital, Germantown, Hartford,
It's
Kewaskum,
possible.
West Bend?
It's possible.
Okay. Okay. So let me just explain kind of how, at least from my point of view, right? So she calls in about you taking pictures of her and her son. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and here we are, and I'm going through your computer, and we find thousands and thousands of images, personal documents that have been taken from her personal file at work, her resume, because in your words, you like to know about people. To me, that seems like we're kind of obsessing, right?
But I
Or is
don't
it, or,
do anything with that information.
right, or is it
It's
just the addiction to the candid imagery,
that probably is
videos?
the best way to say it.
Has it been only in that one bathroom?
Nah, no.
No?
It's,
Or when did you stop working there?
2019 is when I started the new building, so it was like probably 16.
16 or 17?
Yeah, is when I went over to the hospital.
Which bath? Was it multiple bathrooms?
It was just the one.
Okay. So which bathroom would it have
It would have
been?
been up by the IT room.
By the
back in
IT room.
Old building.
So what made you put one up there?
Just opportunity, that's all.
Is there a specific person you were looking for, or is that restroom there typically only used by staff members? Okay. Any public have access to that?
Well, it's not
So it's just,
employee only,
oh,
but
okay,
it's
okay.
primarily.
How many images are of non-employees that you have?
None that I know of.
Okay. They're all wearing scrubs?
Well, it's a common area for everybody, so it could be scrub, it could be plain clothes. So
Both males and females?
I don't save anything.
So you'll bring, I guess explain this, you'll put it up for how long? How long? I'm talking specifically the one at the hospital, the new one.
Hours.
During work hours?
Not every day, just
So will you go in there, can you kind of walk me through, you'll go in there maybe at the start of your shift? I don't want to put words in your mouth,
yes,
so.
that's approximately.
And let it run all day? And then what would you do?
Go grab it.
At the end of your workday? So it's never there overnight when is coming through or anything? Okay, okay. And you don't do it every day, you're just picking random days or random weeks?
Random. That's it.
So then when you get home, do you upload them? Or upload the video?
Basically.
And then how do you cut out parts? Like if a man comes in there, do you want the video of the men?
I do not.
Okay, you want all the video of women and children?
There are no children involved in that bathroom. Because
But there could be though, if
it's
it's the
possible, but I never see one in that bathroom.
So when the computer is looked at, we're not gonna see any children in the bathrooms at the hospital? So how do you go through and cut out, do you just save clips?
I do.
Can you tell me about that?
I use a program just to edit the video, and so if there's anything that I think is savable, we'll say, and
Okay.
I save that section and delete the rest.
So that's the one at the hospital you use. What camera would you use over at the clinic?
Well, it was a totally different camera back there because that was what I had decided to buy at that time.
Okay.
But yeah, between 2019 when that clinic was demolished until fairly recent, I hadn't done anything.
Okay, so this just picked up about 2 months ago besides what's going on at the apartment. Okay.
Are you able to view live?
No.
You can't remote into it?
Well, in theory you can, but I never set it up that way.
You just started doing it about 2 months ago. How many images or videos do you think you have?
Maybe 30, something like that.
So
I don't
small
know.
number?
Yeah,
Is it a mix of clips, like small video clips and images, or do you save images from,
no, it's only the video.
it's only video from the hospital? So can you name off any of the people that would be in those?
No. Just, it's possible I could figure them out, but I don't know them.
So how do you pick which ones you want to save? I guess I should have been more specific like that.
Whatever I find,
Attractive?
yes.
Okay. And what is that? What do you find attractive?
I guess I don't know until I actually see it.
See it?
Yeah. See the video itself, and it's just a judgment, do I want to save it or not? It's-
Okay.
Do you save every image of the female's peeing or using the restroom?
Not necessarily, but if it's
What does the video need to depict in order for you to keep it?
it's really just a judgment, do I like it or not?
Okay. Their vagina?
Well, to be honest, if it's there,
And again, don't be embarrassed. I mean, we're as embarrassing as the topic is, I think we've both seen everything from one end to the other and everything in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what does the video need to show in order for you to save it? Does it have to be a female?
yes.
Okay. Does it have to show nudity?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. Of the females peeing?
If I deem the person attractive, then yes.
Okay. Obviously, they're going to be using the restroom, right? So, what do you find attractive?
It's hard to say. It's just one of those things I look at and I say yay or nay. I don't have anything specific.
Chances are, if it shows a female, a vagina, and they urinate, you're probably going to keep it?
Possibly, likely.
Okay.
I wouldn't say 100% chance, but likely.
Does every video you save have that in it?
No.
What do some of the videos have in it that you've saved that...
Just general usage of the bathroom.
I don't know if this detective asked you, are you in a relationship or married?
I'm not.
No relationship, not married? Okay. Engaged or anything? Okay. When was your last relationship?
It's been a while. Long time.
That's okay.
And that's
Can you
partially
kind of...
why this is all going on. But
Okay. Do
it's,
you have an idea?
I never had a full long-term relationship. It's been a couple dates here and there, and it just doesn't work out.
When was your last date, if you don't mind me asking?
To be honest, I don't even remember. It's been I haven't been on a date since I've lived in my current place for the last 15 years. which I don't necessarily call it an excuse, but this is partially why I do this, because I don't have the relationship with somebody to negate the need to have what I have.
Sure.
I've never ever talked to anybody, never, I kind of got defensive, when we first started talking, because I've never ever shared anything online, ever, never, ever, never, ever.
I was going to start being some of my follow-up asking you if you've taken these images.
It's purely for
yourself.
Yes.
So, one of my questions, if you've taken these videos or images and put them anywhere on the black web, anywhere?
Never. No, it has not left my local network, has never left anything.
Can I ask why?
Because, well, it's embarrassing. It's obviously it's not right, so I didn't want to let anyone know that I was doing this.
Okay.
What do you do with the videos and images?
Occasionally look at them, that's pretty much it.
You masturbate to them?
Not really. It's just it would just be weird. It's a collecting thing.
Sure, but Stephen, here's my contradicting point to that is that,
Well,
why not just look out your window then? Why not just view it with your own eyes? You've got to be doing it for some reason. To be able to see them later, to share them with whoever, to upload them onto the internet, to sell them on whatever.
it's just purely to just go back and look at them once in a while. That's all it is.
Is that generally done while you're masturbating? Or before, or during, or?
It just depends on the mood. I rarely do that. But
So you said you rarely do that? So you do it, just not often?
maybe a couple times a year.
Okay.
Literally 2 to 3 times a year is what I'll do for stuff like that.
So thinking back to the very first time you did something like this, how many years are we looking at? To the old building. Maybe the first time you did something like that.
Maybe 2015, something like that.
Okay. And where you're going to take these images or videos and use it as retaliation against
Absolutely not.
anybody going in there?
I'm not that. I don't hold grudges.
You don't seem like that kind of
I
guy.
argue with anybody. It's just,
Would you consider yourself lonely?
yes, by definition I am.
Okay.
Because I see people at work and I go home and every once in a while and do stuff with friends, and
Sure.
but I don't have any, real close connections, outside of my close group of friends. So, like just a couple weeks ago, I went to Indiana with one of my friends for a 3D printer thing, but
Over the course of approximately 2 months, you had set up the camera in the restroom down in the garden area, the bathroom, the women's bathroom,
was
or neutral, universal. You would set that up there, let it run for your day, turn it off, or take it with you at the end of your day. But it was very random when you would do it. Okay. And your intent with that was to capture a video of nudity,
essentially.
because it's facing the toilet. Is that correct? You had the camera purposely facing the toilet area. I'm not sure if we discussed this, but a couple of the images I've seen already, they were standing up, okay? And they're facing the camera and their vagina is exposed because their pants are still down. Now, when they were sitting, an individual sitting, could you see the face?
Almost never.
It was almost to what, shoulder level, or just depending on the torso length?
Yes.
It would depend?
Yes.
Okay. And your intent with the video and maybe some of the screenshots you had saved off of those videos, you had first done this for opportunity. It appears to primarily be staff, but you did it for, you said you kind of made a collection. with the intent of,
It's ultimately just how many I can get.
you want to collect a lot?
I would, in all honesty, I was going to stop doing this relatively soon because I technically had 2 of these cameras and one died. And so I was going on the second one and I was going to just cold turkey stop it. But
You didn't?
not
Why?
yet.
Not yet. There can be opportunities where
Because
civilian walks through because of what? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
no, that's correct. And there is a room next to this particular bathroom that is used for education and stuff like that. So there's occasionally
Civilians that come through for that. Would you know those dates that was happening?
no.
Would you try to put it up then? To catch, to be able to capture civilians versus staff?
That wasn't the purpose of it. It was,
How long were those educational classes?
well, they're held a couple times a week.
Okay.
It is possible that there were civilians there, but they were not ones that I would keep.
Can I ask you why? Like, why would you want staff versus civilians?
Well, most of the people that are in those classes are older,
Okay,
so
not attractive.
not what I'm into.
Okay.
But
Talk a
Yeah,
little bit.
so the safe. Not sure which safe. There's used tampons in there. Tell me about those.
just again, it's having a piece of something that I don't even know how to describe it.
Try to. And you know this. The tampons have initials on them.
It's
How do you determine that? How do you figure
well
that out?
that because those I did know based on clothing who it was,
Okay.
because I would see those people on a regular basis, so I
Okay.
knew those people.
At the old clinic?
Do you have are all of those tampons from the old clinic?
And now we're talking 2019 and earlier, right? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to ask you this again because we've come a long way. I think you were being more honest than, or we know more has been exposed. When we go through all this stuff, are we going to find images, videos, clips depicting nudity of people under the age of 18?
Again, not knowingly do I have any of that information or that type of file.
Has anybody unprovokingly sent you
No.
what appears to be child pornography?
No.
Have you unintentionally captured any child pornography?
To be honest, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well,
I tell you what,
everything
if I
that
asked
I ever searched for was depicted as legal age.
Oh, searched on your computer
Yes.
for, okay.
right,
Yes.
any of the cameras that you've had up, have they unintentionally captured a child using the restroom?
No.
Okay. The pictures of your neighbor, the 16-year-old or 15-year-old, are there any images of her, any pictures of her changing?
No.
Was that because the opportunity didn't arise?
Mostly.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of any of the children in that complex, surrounding complexes changing?
No. There was that one file that you found, but that was the only thing. But
Those four images?
yes, but I don't know the age of that person.
How long ago was that?
That,
I could probably look at it once.
yeah, because it had
The
to,
properties.
it was probably 10 years ago.
Do you know her name, her first name?
No.
Her last name?
No.
You recall it maybe being around April when you started?
When was the last time you had it up?
Technically, it's there.
It's up right now? It's Velcro to it? Okay. Do you have any mental health issues?
No.
Okay, anything you've been diagnosed with over the years? Okay. And you've been living on your own since you were what age?
27,
Okay. And how old are you now?
45.
Okay.
Did you know that what you're doing is illegal?
Technically, yes.
Okay. And you,
How so? Like, can you tell me what do you think is illegal about it?
It's about the permission and the fact that it's an invasion of privacy, etc., etc.
How about with your neighbors? The ones that you've been taking pictures of and so on?
Again, I know I wasn't supposed to, but it was opportunity to get these images that I was after. Never intention to hurt people, but
Is that why you kept it private
yes.
and didn't share it with anybody?
Yes. I know I'm not supposed to have it, but I wanted to limit it as much as possible as far as who had exposure to what I did. I didn't want anyone to know.
does anybody know?
No,
Not a single soul?
not a single soul.
We'll get you booked in. It's going to be for 1 count of invasion of privacy and then the 1 count of capturing the nudity. So capturing the nudity is a felony and the invasion of privacy is a Class A misdemeanor. So that's 1 image. So for every victim I can identify, and that's what I'm going to be labeling them as, a victim, each victim will get their own charge. It's going to be a lot. But just for now, this is what we're going to do until the computers and everything is all forensically analyzed. In one sense, you haven't shared it, at least that's what you're sharing with us. You know, we get lied to all the time, so, I mean, we could very well find out later that you took all of these images and videos and shared them. I don't know.
As of right now, I can say legitimately that I did not, but
And being a victim, you know, it's going to be a hard pill for a lot of these people to swallow. And if they get just an ounce of saving grace, if it's found that these images weren't shared, maybe that might give them a slight sense of relief. But this is not good. You have invaded people's privacy. You go into a restroom to use a restroom, and you are knowing that it's private for your own private issues. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have doors on them. And you have invaded that.
The suspect pled no contest to 32 felony charges and was sentenced to 44 years in prison with 35 years of extended supervision.